Bonjour air signs and welcome back to my channel. Claude here. Today I'm going to be doing your oracle messages for the remainder of the month. So I hope you're doing well and that you've had a good month so far. I'm going to be using a variety of oracle decks instead of tarot for this type of readings. As usual, the links will be in the description box below if you're interested in the cards. And obviously, you know, these are general readings. They will not resonate with everybody. You may get one message, a couple of messages, or the whole of it may resonate. So take what resonates and just drop the rest. I will close out your readings with a couple of angel cards and one animal spirit, which will be your animal spirit for the month. Right, so let's see what we've got for you. So can we have some messages for my Aquarius, Gemini and Libra signs, please? Okay, this one came out. I'm going to continue shuffling because I'm going to get 2 messages from this deck. Okay. All right. So your first message is the common raven. So you may see ravens, you know, whether in real life or whether it's a picture or in a film, documentary, you know, you may hear them. And this is a message of aligning yourself with your inner compass. So this card, this message from your spirit team, and what I mean by spirit team is whoever you work with, so it could be deities you pray to, God, the universe, spirit himself, it could be the angels, it could be your ancestors. So, you know, apply it where is relevant to you. But this is them saying that you kind of you strayed off your true path. You need to realign with your higher self. You know, your higher self is your inner compass. This is who we truly are at our essence, at our purest form. And we all come here on this planet with a mission, an agreed mission, something to accomplish. And it's very, very easy to stray off the path without even realizing it. So this is a message about taking the time, maybe meditate, to re-find your true call, is what they're saying to me. And the second message from this oracle is appreciate the process, the cow and the bull. So this is the artwork, just so you can see it. So again, you may have strayed off the path because what you're trying to achieve is very ambitious and it's not happening fast enough. Or maybe there has been some delays or challenges, obstacles. And this is a reminder that it's all about the journey, not the destination. So this is about taking pleasure, but also pride, they're saying to me, into the achievements that are on the way. You know, in order to get to your final goal, you need to celebrate the mini victories, you know, everything that you manage to complete, that you set off to do is an achievement, needs to be recognized, and you need to give yourself a pat on the back, because this will help you take pleasure out of the long journey that is, you know, the road of your life, you know, the life path that, you know, you chose for yourself before you came into human form. So it's a reminder also of appreciating the little things in life, maybe the people who are here to support you. And you know, I'm the first one to do it. You know, I take for granted sometimes the help and support of my husband, and I know I shouldn't. I'm incredibly lucky and grateful to have him in my life, and this really is about recognizing that, you know, in the circle of friends, of the community maybe, or the family or your romantic partner who are there for you, you know, recognizing that you are very lucky to have them and that they can help you move forward. So it really is also a card of being in the moment, you know, practicing mindfulness is another thing they're saying to me, instead of always projecting yourself into the future because you want to achieve this, you know, big goal, this big thing you're trying to manifest. You know, mindfulness and appreciating every little step, every little victories is the message they're giving me. Okay, let me grab another deck and see what we've got. So what else do we have for my air signs Aquarians? And you know, it's so easy to be just goal-oriented, because in our society nowadays, it's all about, you know, productivity, what did you achieve, and we really forget about the benefits of developing one's skills and growing as part of the process, which is an achievement in itself. Okay, so we have card 58, Vanishing Mirror, the Ego Sublimation. So this is the card that talks about not being trapped or impaired by who you think you are, because who we think we are is a product of obviously self-knowing, but also what others have told us we were, you know, as we grow up, and we continuously get told what we are. So for instance, you're too assertive, you're too harsh in your words, or you're too kind, you're too nice, you help people too much, that kind of thing. So that mixes with your own perception of yourself. And also the roles that we need to embody. So for instance, if you are a parent, this is part of your image. You know, you're a parent, so because you're a parent, you must be responsible, right? You were born with that, which is not the case, obviously. You know, not everyone parents the same way anyways. And so, you know, this is the card that talks about looking in the mirror and exploding all those preconceived ideas and concepts about who you are currently, and really looking at yourself and tapping into your true self, your essence, which is what I was talking to you about with the align with your inner compass, finding your true essence, putting aside all of the multifacets of your ego, which, as I said, is a product of different things, different factors, and really seeing yourself for who you truly are, the beautiful light that you are, you know, your higher self. So this is asking you to do something like that, to confront yourself and, you know, to do some mirror work, like I'm talking, really looking at yourself in the mirror and getting into a meditative state. Obviously you don't have to do it, I'm just giving you, you know, advice, but you do you. And the second message is the Fortune's Wheel, luck and right timing. This is a beautiful card. It's one of the best cards in this deck. So this is saying that your spirit team is working to line things up for you. You know, things are going to move forward, and you're going to have a door that's going to open suddenly. It's going to feel like magic. You know, it's just going to be there. It wasn't there yesterday, but it'll be there. Or there's going to be an opportunity that, you know, you're going to get invited to join, you know, and it could be anything. It could be to do with your career, your job, a business, a project, an opportunity like that. If you're creative, a collab, you know, a collaboration, anything like that. But it doesn't have to be. It could be, you know, meeting the right people at the right time in order to fulfill your destiny, you know, what you the contract that you signed to come here, you know, to fulfill a mission. So this is a very good omen to see in here. And this will come once you've worked on this ego sublimation, I believe. Okay, what else do we have? What else do we have for my Aquarius, Gemini and Libra Aquarians, please? I have a message for somebody that you need to hear because it won't leave me, so I will say it. If you are a mother and you are feeling deep down that people only see you as a mother and do not see the true self, this ego sublimation card is for you. It's talking about this. It's a beautiful thing to be a mother, and I have the utmost respect for mothers and everything that they do. But you are more than that. You know, you are a true light, and it is time to concentrate on that a little bit, is what they're saying. So I just thought I'd share that. Someone needed to hear it. Okay. So we have the throat chakra. You see, this is the card. I mean, the chakras are energy centers, and this card indicates that either your throat chakra is blocked or your throat chakra is rotating more slowly and there needs to be some work done. Now, it is a communication center, but it's about speaking your truth, being able to have the confidence to speak your truth, say who you are. You know, also in this card, communication is not just about talking, it's also about hearing. And what I mean by that is, I mean, really taking heed of what's being said to you. Because, you know, there is a big difference between listening to people, not paying attention, and really hearing the messages, the bits of wisdom, of knowledge that they are trying to communicate with you. And so this card says to work equally on the listening skills and on the ability to express yourself, finding the right words to convey your truth, to convey who you truly are, but also making sure that, you know, when you speak, you are showing who you are, you know, that this is your higher self expressing through your mouth, through your vocal cords. But this is, and someone needs to hear this, some of you are really repressing who you are, and you know, you shouldn't be afraid of speaking your truth, of saying what you think. Being completely honest and candid is what they're saying. And if the people don't like what you're saying, then they're not your people, they're not your tribe, they don't have your best interest at heart. Then we have the card of balance. So again, and as I was saying, the throat chakra is about listening as well as speaking. So, you know, everything in equal measure. So speak your truth, but be ready to listen to what people have to say about things. Also, as I said to you, embrace who you are. Do not focus on just the image of you, you know, what people see at first when they encounter. Embrace who you really are. And this card in this deck, I mean, I find it very interesting because it's got all of the elements, the four suits of the tarot in there, which to me is really interesting because it does talk about using every single skill that you have in equal measure, to not just use one of your abilities or one of your resources. So let's say that you are very cerebral and you're just using your mind. This is saying also take active steps towards what you need. This is also saying open your heart to allow people to come in and help you, you know. You may get connections and doors might open through different connections. The coin represents, you know, being grounded, taking active steps in order to manifest. So it really is about embracing everything that's, you know, available to you. And we also have the card of transformation, card 13. Now, this in this deck, it's the energy of the death card. So, you know, a deep transformation within yourself. As I said at the beginning, you know, align with your inner compass. You need to explode this ego or image that you have of yourself and transcend it. This is saying that something has to die in order for something better to be born. This is a better version of yourself. You know, this is like you majorly leveling up and embracing who you truly are, which obviously is a process, and it comes with growth pains. You know, like when we grow up as a child, and you feel it in your bones, and sometimes it hurts in your legs and everywhere. That kind of pain, but on a spiritual level or emotional level, because, you know, growth comes at a cost, but it's so worth it. I'm now going to grab the angel deck to give you a couple of angel messages. So which angels are going to show up for my air sign Aquarians, please? Who do they need to hear from? So we have Raphael with communion. Now, if you work with angels, obviously you can call upon Raphael to help you, guide you, embrace the energy of communion. Again, communion is this idea that we are all linked. Okay, we're all energy, and imagine like a big web, and we are all interconnected. And because of it, when you radiate your true light, your true energy, you will attract similar beings, and you're gonna get better people around you, people who align with your energy, people who will, you will feel like you identify with them, they truly understand who you are. All of this is about speaking your truth, you know, with this throat chakra and going beyond the image of who you are and who you think you are. And your second angel is Shamael. So again, if you work with angels, feel free to call upon Shamael. And it's about serenity. And this is really saying, you know, there will be peace for you when you realize just how everything is interconnected and you embrace your higher self, your true self, the real light that you are. This is going to bring you so much peace, and you will feel like, they're saying, like you're home. That's what it will feel like, you know, like deeply within yourself, in your heart, you will feel that warmth, that feeling that you've made it, is what they're saying. So let me grab the spirit animal guide, and I will read from the booklet to get full guidance. So which animal spirit has a message? And it's come out, so I'm gonna grab it because I believe in jumpers. So there you have it. There's your card. This is the elephant. Community, perseverance. You see, I was talking to you about how everything is interconnected. Now let me grab the booklet so I can tell you all about this card. I will hold it there so you can see it. I, the old elephant, tend to my young and to my struggling companions. I teach the smells of the water. Strength comes from those who stand by my side. So you see, again, when I was telling you about, you know, communion, we are all interlinked. Our journey makes us a family. In my spirit, every wrongdoing is cured. Before us stands the elephant, the greatest and most majestic of land mammals, a symbol of nobility. Its greatness resides not only in its size, but also in its family and the emotional relationships in which it exists. Again, this is about, you know, the ego sublimation card here. Their social groups are divided by gender and age. The oldest ones lead the groups of females and males, where they pass down knowledge and help the youngest and most vulnerable. The elephant is seen in the head of Ganesh, who is invoked in prayers for facing and removing obstacles and achieving success and wisdom. Having the elephant as a guide means knowing how to take on the responsibility of others' needs. In its journey, the animal does not forget anyone. This proverbial memory is actually tied to the elephant's sense of justice. It never forgets who has done it harm, and it will take revenge at its first chance. The elephant has an advanced sense of smell that allows it to understand how things are without seeing them. So if you see elephants, you know, after this reading, see it as a sign, you know, this is the spirit guide that's come forward for you for this month. Think about the sense of a community, the deep wisdom and knowledge elephants hold, and also how they are very community, tribe-based animals, which are the keywords that are really, you know, coming in here. And also, you know, the idea of not giving up, because we've appreciated the process when at the beginning of the reading, and I was talking to you about things may seem like they're taking a long time. Anything like a deep transformation like you have here is going to take time. So really embrace who you are. And, you know, as I said, it will happen like by magic, you know, with this, the wheel over there. So I hope you've enjoyed your messages. If you found them helpful in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Your time is your most precious commodity, and I am very grateful you chose to spend it with me. I wish you a wonderful end of the month, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.